Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Cooking on Cedar. I am your host, Michael, as many of you know. Today, I thought, what am I going to have for snack? And I just, I didn't know what I really wanted. I didn't want any like junk food or anything like that. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to have an apple. And then that gave me another thought. I don't want to eat it like full. I want to cut it into pieces so then I have just smaller pieces to eat. So today we are going to learn how to cut an apple the correct way. So what I have here is my apple. I'm on a cutting board. I have my bowl that I'm going to put my pieces in, and I have my cutting knife. So I washed up the apple. I washed on my hands before I started. So what we're going to do first is we'll take the knife and we're going to go right down the center of the top of the apple. And while you hold it, you don't want to grip it really all the way around. You just kind of want to hold it on the edges to stay out of the way of the knife. So you start down and you just slice on down. I'm going to go over the top now because my knife is in the apple and my hand is out of the way. I'm going to go all the way down. We have the apple cut in half. This is still not small enough for me. I want a lot of pieces. So I'll take this piece. I'm going to flip it down on the flat part now, and I'll do the same as I did before. And I'm just going to go from the top, keep my fingers out of the way of the knife, and push down. Okay? So now I have 3 pieces of apple, but that's not quite enough. And then this is, there's 3 sides to this apple. So I'm going to just leave it on the one side and kind of go at an angle. Still with my fingers out of the way. I'm going to just slice down and over. Okay, so now they have that. And then in the middle, you have your seeds still. So I'm going to take my knife like so in my apple, and I'm going to go kind of downward and through the apple. And I'm just going to cut that middle piece out. So that is going to be my first piece of apple. Then on the other one that I had, I'm just going to take and cut just like I did before. All right, so then here's that same half that I cut off of those. Kind of at an angle, fingers out of the way. Press down, and then you have 2 pieces. And you have the seeds in there and the stem right there. So I'm going to start past the stem. And voila. And go slow so you don't cut your fingers or anything like that. We have to be safe. Okay? So we're going to start slow. Go like that. So I have my 4 pieces of apple. So that's one half of the apple. Okay, so I'm going to take my other half, press down and through. Okay, then I have that half, and I'm going to turn this into another half. Okay. Take it and kind of get my knife in the apple and just run it slowly and let that piece drop. I'm going to put that in the bowl there. Voila. Okay, here's that last half of the apple. Okay, so you're at an angle. You push down, you're in the apple, and that's half. Start behind the stem. Here. And then one last one. And voila. And sometimes I'll even take these pieces. So I have, what is it? I have 8 pieces of apple there. And I'll even just cut them in half like that for my kiddos and stuff. So I'll do that. I'll just cut each of those in half with my fingers out of the way. I gently push the knife into the apple. But you guys can leave the apple slices the long way if you'd like. So that would be the 8 pieces. But I'm just going to cut all of these and make it 16. And I'll even go a step further. Sometimes I'll take the skin off of the apple. And this is a little trickier. So you got to start underneath the apple and take that skin off. So now that one doesn't have any skin on it. I'll do one more for you guys. Start underneath the skin and go slowly. I kind of like doing this. Ever since I started cutting the apples for my kiddos and taking the skin off, that's the kind of way that I like my apples as well. And this could be the start of making apple pie too. So taking all that skin off of the apples. But just remember to be safe and go slow, because we don't want to lose any fingers and we don't want to get cut at all. That would not be good. So you just got to pay attention to what you're doing, because you're using a knife and you just got to be safe. And I want you to be safe too. All right. So there you go. I'm going to finish up these apples after I get off of here, off the video. So that is cooking on cedar for today and cutting up an apple the proper way. So be safe, be healthy with these apples. And always remember, be kind. Take care, guys. Bye.